Okay, I'd like to call this December 4th Park Board meeting to order. Stand for the pledge. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. All right, roll call, please.
Mr. Markwart?
Here.
Ms. Brannon? Here. Mr. Justice?
Here.
Mr. Rodriguez?
Here.
Ms. Rivera, Mr. Eldridge, and Mr. Austin are not here. Mrs. Ray? Here. Mr. Wiseman? And I am here.
Okay, consent agenda. Number 1, minutes, November 6th meeting minutes. Number 2 is claims. Parks and Rec General Fund, $23,524.01. Park Impact Fee Fund, $0. Parks and Rec Non-Reverting Fund, $3,923.97. Clubhouse Non-Reverting Fund, $3,890.97. Total expenditures of $31,338.95. Item number 3, donations. The Dixon family donated 1 lilac tree for Meyer Manor. So thank you to the Dixon family. Any discussion on the consent agenda?
I'd like to make a motion to approve the consent agenda.
I'll second it.
Motion by Ms. Brannon, second by Mr. Markwart. Any further discussion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Markwart?
Yes.
Ms. Brannon?
Yes.
Mr. Justice?
Yes.
Mr. Rodriguez?
Yes, motion carries 4-0. Item number 1 under old business, Founders Creek Trail. Any updates to that item?
I do know that the town manager has had conversations with NERC at this time. He's going to bring some information forward to town council, and then we'll be able to talk about next steps here shortly. So.
And is that correct that he's our ERC now?
He has become the ERC.
Okay, for NERC.
The project.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Any other questions on Founders Creek Trail? Can we defer this to January, or do you think we'll have a substantive update by then, or should we move to February?
I would hope so. I think that he has the opportunity to meet with the council. But I think he'll have the opportunity to meet with the council prior to then, and I think we can touch in at our January meeting.
Okay.
Okay, I'd like to make a motion to defer Founders Creek Trail to January. I'll second that motion.
Motion by Mr. Markwart, second by Mr. Justice. Any further discussion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Markwart?
Yes.
Ms. Brannon?
Yes.
Mr. Justice?
Yes.
Mr. Rodriguez?
Yes. Motion carries 4-0. Item number 2 under old business is committee appointments. We deferred this from the last meeting. This is for the This is for a park board member to be appointed to the tree board and the Recreation Impact Fee Advisory Board. I would like to recommend Greg Markwart as a tree board member from the park board. And is there any recommendations for Recreation Impact Fee Advisory Board?
Well, I recommend you to the Impact Fee Advisory Board.
Okay, so then the motion would be to recommend Greg Markwart as the park board member to the tree board, and myself as the park board member to the Recreation Impact Fee Advisory Board. Is there a motion?
I will motion that Paul Rodriguez be named to the Impact Fee Board and that Greg Markwart be named to the Tree Board.
I'll second that.
Okay, motion by Mr. Justice, second by Ms. Brannon. Any further discussion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Markwart?
Yes.
Ms. Brannon?
Yes.
Mr. Justice?
Yes.
Mr. Rodriguez?
Yes. Motion carries 4-0. Item number 1 under new business, the Fitness Premier contract amendment. I believe this is just a change to the original contract that we accepted in our last meeting. Fitness Premier has requested that the classes be held at their facility instead of our parks facility, is that correct?
Yes, they
Okay.
have asked, due to equipment,
Mhm.
needs to perform some of the classes that they're, wanting to provide, they're asking for, the contract to be amended to host those at the gym facility versus how we originally agreed upon.
Yep, and still totally free for anyone who signs up through the parks.
No other changes to the
Great.
agreement.
Okay, so it's just amending the contract. Is there any other questions or discussion?
I don't have any problem with that being at their facility. I'll make a motion to accept the amended
Okay,
contract.
I'll second that.
motion by Ms. Brandon, second by Mr. Markwart. Any further discussion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Markwart?
Yes.
Ms. Brandon?
Yes.
Mr. Justice?
Yes.
And Mr. Rodriguez?
Yes, motion carries 4-0. Item number 2, under new business is the superintendent job description. This is just to make some changes to the job description to align with state statutes, specifically where superintendent, in our current job description, has a lot of mentions of reporting directly to town manager. This is just to align mostly with, state statutes to, report directly to park board. So not much, operationally changed. Gail, you did some work on this, so if you have anything you want to point out.
No.
Otherwise, it's pretty straightforward and just aligns with state statute. And this would be an amendment, recommendation to town council to amend ordinance, number 1449.
Or just amend the exhibit A.
Amend Exhibit A to ordinance, 1449.
So I'll make a motion to accept that job description and to make a recommendation to the town council.
Okay, motion by Ms. Brandon.
I'll second it.
Okay, second by Mr. Markwart. Any further discussion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Markwart?
Yes.
Ms. Brandon?
Yes.
Mr. Justice?
Yes.
Mr. Rodriguez?
Yes, motion carries 4-0. Okay, discussion items. We have the Lake County Master Gardener 2026 grant project. That's Exhibit A in our, is that A?
Says
It's
D.
D, I have it down there
Oh,
wrong,
D,
sorry.
Sorry, okay, D in our packets. Looks like this is a diagram. Did Josh put this one together? Very good art skills.
I like it. Looks very nice. Very professional.
So Josh, do you want to walk us through the diagram, or does Cheryl want to talk? Okay.
Yeah. All right. So for this diagram, it is sketch to scale. So it is exactly how it's supposed to be laid out. Each box is 2 feet. So kind of when you're walking in the new shelter, I kind of try to expand. Me and Cheryl talked about trying to make the view of the lake not change, but make it pop more over there. So we choose to walk in right in the new shelter. So that's that gray box right there, that sidewalk. We found, so this grant was a $600 grant from the Lake County Master Gardeners. Scavenging some supplies here, as you see, I got the pink box is a flower box. That is at Public Works, just been sitting there. So we're gonna clean that up and put some flowers in there. We got 2 trees going in there, which are the limelight hydrangea trees. In the back, as you see those little yellow dots, those are the corbels. So those will look nice. They'll be 3 feet away from the shelter, so they can't get any damage. They're very low maintenance. So are the trees and the grasses. The grass is the one time a year you cut it to the ground, and then the trees are also once a year maintenance. And kind of getting creative here, I found a rock here, as you see on the 4th picture. That is in the Potawatomi down the lake shore. And it's just sitting there, nice rock, and kind of a nice little thing to put there.
That's a big rock, correct?
That is quite a big rock.
Yeah, that's not a little rock.
Nice little rock, yeah. Bigger rock.
I love that he's resourceful in hunting for rocks and other
Right.
Yeah, that's a big boulder.
Yeah, that will be It'll be fun to get out of there, but
Mhm.
I really like that rock, so.
They're using things from other parks.
Right.
That look nice elsewhere in one of the other parks.
That's right, yeah.
Repurposing, very good.
Exactly. And then we're really just kind of reusing the old brick to re-angle it, so we don't have to buy brick at all, so we're going to reuse it. We're gonna add some river rock, which was added into that quote there. And, we're gonna be reusing some dirt that we have, and, we have some screenings left over, and kinda everything else is gonna be bought through that grant. So it'll be a nice little project to, you know, enhance that park space and the new shelter. It's really gonna make that pop, that shelter pop.
Yeah.
42 did a nice job pulling this together.
I'll say.
Yeah, very nice,
Yeah.
Thank you.
very nice.
I just want to add to that, as far as that, well, kind of a concrete, planter, we'll try to get lower annuals in there, but something with a lot of color and probably something that will attract a lot of butterflies and, you know, good insects and things like that. And that, none of this is gonna be in the way of, walking around the shelter. That was one of the things I covered with, Josh when I saw you had the coral bells along out from the base of the, shelter. I said, well, what about people walking out from there, walking around? He's got them so that they're gonna be planted 3 feet away, so that won't be a problem. And the Parks Foundation will apply for this. It's up to $600, so we don't know how much we're gonna get. Hopefully the Parks Department would pop for a few bucks if we don't get the full $600. The plants are gonna be purchased by the Parks Foundation, as is the river rock that he mentioned. And then Parks Maintenance would prepare the site, till it, plant, and place the landscape rock and the black. You did mention about the watering too, that you have capabilities for that.
Just so the plants don't die, we do have capabilities of
Yeah.
watering, yeah.
And I can always bring my white bucket.
I mean, the big thing would be, yeah, the big thing is just the flowers.
Is that just the establishment watering, or is that the daily watering and maintenance of the flower boxes? How,
The
who's
flower
going to
box,
care for that?
you know what, I can do the flower
Okay.
boxes, you know.
Yeah.
That's kind of my thing, and it's right there on Lakeshore Drive, everybody goes by there, you know, more and more folks are gonna be coming there, and it's just like a central visual point to another one like Potawatomi Park. You wanna be welcoming to, people going by there. They're there because they wanna be at the lakeside, so make it look attractive.
Absolutely. No, thank you, Cheryl and Josh.
Minimal of dollars.
Yeah, thank you, Cheryl and Josh, for putting this together. Obviously, yeah, our priority is making those lakeside, you know, enhancing lakeside parks and access, so.
Yeah, so we're just asking if this is a go.
Yeah.
I will take Josh already gave me his packet. I have the photo that I showed you guys on, as to where the location is. I will then go ahead and, you know, make the application to the Lake County Master Gardeners. It's open, January 1st is what the contract told me. Fortunately, this year we have time to plan ahead. Last year it was kind of a last thing.
I'm sure you'll do a good job. It looks nice what you've done already.
Yep.
Yeah, Potawatomi Park looks great. And I've got no problem picking up whatever the, you know,
Yeah,
we don't
it'll be
get.
minimal,
Yeah.
yeah.
Josh got the quote, so we
Yeah.
know that it's not gonna go over that.
Yeah, as long as Josh is good with, the plans and quotes and everything, then I'm fine with
Yeah,
it. I don't think
yeah.
of anything that we need to take action, but we'll just get updates as the project goes along. Okay. Any other questions or anything on this topic before we move forward? Okay, reports, superintendent report.
For the month of November, the Parks Department attended the Indiana Parks and Rec Association conference. Attendees were Josh Van Hart, maintenance foreman, Greg Wiseman, rec coordinator, and park board member Gail Brannon. That was in Muncie, Indiana. We all attended very different educational sessions, came back with just a little bit more inspiration and knowledge and the ability to coordinate with other professionals. So that was a great conference, as it always is. We did some community outreach, and I met with South Shore Convention and Visitors Authority, their CEO, just trying to discuss the opportunities of what Cedar Lake can do and our impacts on tourism that month. I worked on end-of-year budgeting, preparing those encumbrances for the end of year. And we awarded the V3 Park Impact Fee Study. And I'm coordinating, we've just scheduled a meeting with them, our first initial meeting, and I'm preparing all the information that they have asked for at this time, which is a big task list of things that they need,
So right now, are they asking for like assets, like park assets and
They're asking for a list of a host of things, just as the preparation stages. So some of the things is the building moratorium. They want to meet with the building and planning and the IT department for the GIS coordination, and the town manager. So those are the department heads that they requested to meet with at this time, and those meetings have been set for the 17th of December. So we're gaining traction. I also pulled the purchase order for payment of V3 from your park impact fees, so that's sitting there encumbered, waiting to pay out as the monthly installment or monthly invoices come through.
Okay, good, so traction on that. Okay. Any questions for Mindy before we move on?
No, I'm happy.
No, I don't have any questions, but I did want to say that going to that IPRA conference, they had some very interesting classes. I attended one on ADA, what's changing with ADA requirements, and it's very interesting how that has to be fit into our parks. And by 2027, working on it is part of our original master plan, so going forward, they can see that we've, there has been improvement in that area. We can't fulfill it all at once, and maybe not even by 2027, but it was a real interesting committee meeting, a conference meeting, and yeah, thanks for the opportunity to go. I learned some things there for sure.
All right, good. Thanks
Thanks
for
for going.
Okay, Recreation Coordinator's Report.
All right, start it off. So the senior gathering in November, we had 33 seniors. It was a game day, extremely popular, so we're definitely going to bring that back next year. So the next senior gathering's on Monday the 5th, because obviously the next coming Monday we have our senior musical with Lakeside coming in. They got 14 people coming in. We're going to give them some food, they can sit down and relax, talk with their friends, and then after that we're going to play some bingo. So that's always a good time. On Sunday we have Santa at the clubhouse. It was full. Actually, one person just canceled for the slot from 11 to 12, so if anyone knows anyone, we have one more slot available now. Like she said, the IPRA, I thought the IPRA this year was really good with their classes. A lot more classes were very helpful, and not just, hey, you guys should try these different things. It was a lot more like, hey, we do this, and this is how it would be cost-effective for other small towns and stuff like that. So three takeaways I definitely took away from it was the importance for continuing strong relationships with the communities, like the Park Foundation, getting with the Cedar Lake Chamber. That is something that is very important. A better understanding of Senate Bill 1, which is the class that me and you sat in, just an understanding of it from a parks department and strategizing how we could navigate through that. I thought that was very, very helpful. And then the class me and Minnie went to, Parks and Rec, I thought that was hilarious, from Lake County put together. I thought that was very good. That was a good one. The blood drive had 22 people donate in November, so we are continuing that next year as well. We did participate in the Parade of Lights. That was very well attended. It was very well attended. And obviously for next year, as you guys are already seeing with the fitness premiere, we are looking at other ways that we could also bring maybe some craft stuff around as well. Movies in the park, obviously we're looking to better that. Lakeside Skill will be returning. I'm waiting for their dates. And we will be participating in the Sea Lake Farmers Market as well. And that's all I have for you guys right now.
Okay.
Fishing club.
Oh, yes, the fishing club. So, I spoke with Nolan, obviously, so he is not, he cannot be an instructor, so Maria has stepped up to do that. We are at the stage right now that, I actually just spoke with Nolan today. We're gonna do, it looks like 2 separate classes, 1 youth, 1 adult. So, we just have to make sure of how many youth we can have for an instructor, right? Because there's 1 instructor, like how many youth for a max and minimum of our classes. So, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, and the adult one's gonna be like an adult, like a fish club. Yep.
Nice.
So I just gotta get with Maria a little bit and him and figure out, is it 1 day you wanna do it, 2 days, just, yeah. So we're ironing that out, and it sounds like March or April, I believe, right?
March, he said.
Yeah, March, yep, is when we'll start it.
Very good, very good.
Yes.
Great forward movement on that, you know? Anytime we have somebody, a young person that wants to push something forward,
Yeah.
I think it's great.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Can I agree with you? Yep.
And then, Mindy, I think there was, you mentioned in one of your communications to the board about Monday, the 8th, for closing the park office for the senior, holiday gathering.
I did. I asked if, for permission to close the office, for probably majority of the day, due to the scope of the senior event, and we're serving hot meals and the cleanup involved, the office staff, all 3 office staff would need to be hands on deck for that event. So,
Okay.
if, you guys are okay with posting an office closure for the day, I believe that we would probably have about an hour in the afternoon to touch back in, answer any messages or emails that do come through, with all 3 of us on deck.
What time slot are you looking at for the event? Is it a 2-hour time slot like most
So
senior?
the event starts at noon,
Mm-hmm.
but we have to pick up food from Strax, we have to get the food ready, we have to get the hall set for the event and the bingo and the food. It's quite an undertaking. I believe that, when bingo gets done, that's gonna be about a 2 o'clock end with the bingo,
Yeah.
but I think 2 of us will be cleaning up while bingo is going on. And I would believe that, majority of the cleanup will be done and back to the office by 3 p.m. is what I'm kind of thinking. We're gonna work through our lunch.
Were you asking, like, how long's the event itself?
Yes.
Yeah, so people will come in at 12, and then at 12:30, Lakeside is performing till 1 o'clock, and then bingo's from 1 to 2.
Okay, 2
Yeah.
hours.
Yeah, 2 hours, yeah.
So you're not wanting to close the office for the entire day?
Well, setup, we probably head over there about 8:30 for setup purposes. I think our food pickup is 10:30 at
Yes.
Strax to get the food and get that ready in buffet style for.
Yep. 50 people will be attending.
And then we'll also be serving the food to the seniors.
50.
50, yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very good.
I have no issues with,
Yeah.
as long as,
Yeah. As long as you open in the morning and you close in the afternoon.
Yeah, we will check back in before end of, we'll be back there before end of day to answer any calls that may have come through.
okay.
Thank you.
But I just wanna make sure that we, announce that here at the meeting, since it's short notice. Sorry, lost my spot. Okay, maintenance foreman report?
Alrighty, so, beginning of the month, we started with some leaf pickup. That didn't last long.
Mm-hmm, yeah, snowed right on
The white
top of
stuff
it.
outside gave us a lovely surprise. So we did some preparation, actually before the snow came, we did some, plow markers. The first snow came kinda unexpectedly, so that was kinda fun to do. After that, we have a couple new people who have never touched a plow before. So over half of my crew does not know how to use a plow. So I did a training session with my new people on scenarios and stuff like that. So we will continue to do that and go over different scenarios. You can't learn everything in one day or everything in one season either. Some other things we did is some winterization stuff. So we replaced all the filters, like at the clubhouse, HVAC stuff. We did make sure everything's good on the rooftop for the clubhouse. We got all the picnic tables kind of power washed, getting ready for the sanding process here in a few weeks. We replaced the faucets in Town Grounds restroom facility to prevent misuse of facility resources. We started organizing our shed, putting all our summer stuff away, getting all the winter stuff out. Same thing with our building. We kind of been moving everything around, kind of getting ready for the long, cold winter. So that's what we kind of been doing, prepping towards that. Also, I did attend the IPRA conference. I'm saying a lot of things that helped me was going to the discussion classes. So that's what helped me, kind of like managing like daily operations and how other Parks Department do it. A lot of Parks Department go in AI, like have AI help them a lot, and I'm glad I'm not the only department where it's like that sounds not too good for my type of group. So I'm glad that that's still around, and it's good to hear like there's different things we can try, and I've been trying some different processes, and it's been working really well with my crew. So another thing I did, I attended a playground maintenance course. I learned a lot of safety protocols for the playground equipment and stuff like that. So when I'm doing my visual inspections monthly, this will help me catch out some more things. And it also taught me how to repair some common and uncommon equipment damage on playgrounds. So.
All right, any questions for Josh?
I just had one question about the bathrooms here. Are they heated?
Are they?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thinking all that piping and waters and stuff. Didn't know.
So they stay open all winter?
They do.
They close at dusk though, right? The
We now
doors
have the
locked.
automatic security system on the doors that they close at 10 p.m. They were originally, when we first came on board, they were open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, through all seasons. So now we have the automatic locking system that will close at 10 p.m. If there's an event scheduled, we have the ability to change that back a little bit, but the daily standard closing time is 10 p.m. If you happen to get locked into the restroom, you will have the ability to get out of the restroom. And then we changed the faucets out from regular faucets to metered faucets because we were finding that the patrons were leaving the water on and leaving the restroom facility. So now that we're hooked up to town water and receive a bill, it was a better precaution to have those metered faucets that will automatically shut off after use.
Okay. All right, guess we'll move to Park Foundation report.
Our board meeting was held November 5th. Our, the program, Kathy. Our plastic cap project is going very well. We got a call from St. Sava, and they've donated all of their caps to us. They have 2 benches, and with all the caps they gave us, we can easily probably have 2 park benches. May 9th, 2026, we're planning a Mother's Day tea for children and for whomever they bring. Our plan is so we'll get little terracotta pots and get flowers, and then they can paint the terracotta pots and give a flower to whomever they bring. We're going to charge $5. Eagles gave us a tentative date of Saturday, March 7th, from 1 to 3 to host a bingo. We will pre-sell tickets at $25. We'll apply again for the Masters Gardeners Grant. Josh from the Parks Department worked with Cheryl on a proposal for Bartlett Wahlberg Park. We have a Christmas tree at Bartlett Wahlberg Park, and we also were in the Parade of Lights.
Okay,
Excellent.
thank you. Any questions for Park Foundation? Okay. No written communication. Open up for public comment.
Mary Jo Dixon, 8711 West 132nd Place. I just wanted to clarify, the tree that was planted at Mariano Park was donations we received on behalf of my son.
Okay,
So we didn't pay for the tree.
Got it.
A lot of people pitched in. I just want to clarify that for the
Okay.
minutes, okay?
Thank
And I
you.
mean, I did pay for it, but,
yeah, it was from donations, you
Yes.
you got it.
So, thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Mary Jo, do you believe we could, clarify that when we have you fill out the donation acceptance form? And then you'll clarify that you collected donations for it? All right, thank you.
Thanks.
Not a one. Can you hear me now? Is the park, building that Mindy's in, is that gonna be there for a while? Is she gonna be moving here eventually, or no?
Right now, it's, the Parks Department will indefinitely be at that spot, indefinitely. Yeah, there's not, we don't have a firm plan on moving anyone,
Here.
so,
Yep.
no. Mm-mm.
All right, thank
Nope.
you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Another call for public comment. Third call for public comment. Public comment's now closed. Our next meeting is January 15th, 2026, so that's a little bit different than our normal schedule. So January 15th, 2026 at 5:30 p.m. And as we mentioned earlier, just a reminder that Parks office might have limited hours on Monday, so it'll be closed for most of the day, limited hours on Monday. Is there a motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second that motion.
Okay, meeting's now adjourned.